No.
Okay. All right.
Just kind back.
Wow.
Yeah, nice to hear you and see you, Sally.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, so Costar is going to play the video, and then I have a question.
Creates opportunities for people with disabilities by providing information, resources, and programming geared towards greater inclusion and quality of life. On Service Mondays, we highlight a local organization or initiative. On February 5th, we hear from BC Centre for Ability about their accessible employment programs. Then on February 12th, join Eric to discover the richness of the Disability Foundation's own programming. Monday, February 19th is Family Day in British Columbia, so there will be no programming. On the 26th, join Lauren from Emotions BC for a presentation on the importance of caring for your mental health. On Tuesday, February 27th, find your next read and engage in an insightful discussion on the representation of disabilities in literature through our new book club in partnership with the VPL. On Friday, February 16th, learn how to plan your garden with Digga. Tuesday afternoons are for creative writing with Emily. Wednesdays are chair yoga with Bobbie Seale-Cobiskey. Thursdays are adaptive fitness with Ocean Rehab and Fitness. Fridays are contemporary improv dance classes with Janice Lawrence. Visit the events calendar on Connectra's website, connectra.org, for more information and to register for events.
Bobbie,
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, same to you. Yes, happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Yeah, Bobbie, you can start.
Okay, love. So I just want to check in with those of you who are live. Visually, is this a good setup, and can you hear me clearly?
Yes and yes for me.
Yes and no.
Sorry, what was that, Shock? So all's good?
Yeah, all's good. Yeah, good sound, good. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my iPad, but I've had to adjust and use the iPhone for now. So I know I'm a little bit further away, but I think still good enough. So it is what it is. And I'm grateful that I get to share this amazing practice with you. And so for those of you who've been doing your practice for a while, I really want to give you an appreciation. And I'd like to invite you to think of your poses and your movements as old friends. For some of those of you who might be checking out the class for the first time, I think you'll be delighted to discover just how full a practice we can have seated in the chair. So let's get started with an invitation to find a comfortable sitting position. And so maybe sitting in a way that you feel the most at ease. And bring your hands to your heart center. Palms together, palms open. If this placement of your hands makes you lose your balance, choose another placement for your hands. And so we never forfeit balance to come into a pose or movement. And then an invitation to lift your heart to your hands, bow your head to your heart, and to take a few moments to allow yourself to consciously enter into the present. So setting aside whatever was going on for you before the practice for the duration, knowing that you can come back to that after class. And so when you're ready, if your eyes are closed, gradually blink your eyes open. And so maybe just a little wiggly fidget. So I think from here, we'll just bring our hands together, rub your palms a little. And so there is research that shows what we've always known, that our hands are not only connected to our heart, but to our mind as well. And so take your hands apart a little, feel a little warmth and heat between your hands. Then rub your palms together again. And as you're rubbing your palms together, notice, tune in, notice where in your body you're holding stress or tension. See if you can bring some of that loving energy from your hands and place them on that part of your body. And so allowing your body to absorb that loving energy from your hands. And rub your palms together again. And this time maybe thinking of a new place. You could use a little extra TLC and place your hands there. Open to receive. And so an invitation at this time, if possible, find a space where you're supporting your own spine. Come away from the back of the chair now so that you feel you're sitting forward on your sits bones. If you need or would like the back of the chair for support today, honor that. And so yoga meets us exactly where we are. And so an invitation now to ground down through your sits bones. Right, you could do a little bum dance if you'd like. Maybe notice where your bum and your thighs are in contact with your seat. Our spine is long. Roll your shoulders back and down. Relax your arms in your lap or by your side, wherever feels comfortable. Chin in parallel with the floor. If you'd like, close your eyes here. Our attention moves inward. So introspection. And so allow your facial muscles to relax. And notice the breath. Placing one hand on your belly, maybe noticing that as we inhale, belly moves out. On exhale, belly moves in. Maybe taking another hand to your heart center, your chest, and notice the pattern of movement of the breath between your abdomen and your upper torso. And then see if you can make your breath just a little bit longer than it was when we began. Notice the exhale. So when we lengthen our exhale, it engages the relaxation response, allowing us to let go of holding, stress, and tension. And so I'd like to encourage you during your practice, whenever possible, to bring your awareness back to this deep, easeful breath. And so if your eyes were closed, gradually lift your eyes. And so take a moment, notice is your breath still long and smooth and easeful. And so from here, let's transition into a warm up. And so beginning with our head, I'd like to invite you to bring your chin gently towards your chest. And then as you feel your neck is ready, turn a soft gaze looking up towards the ceiling. So maybe your eyes meet where the ceiling meets the wall. And so continuing with this gentle warm up for cervical spine. So it's as if you're nodding yes. And finish up the movement that you're on. Bring your head back center and then take one ear towards your shoulder. Chin tucked in slightly, and then move your head back and forth. Go from side to side. As ready, bring your head back center and then turn a soft gaze looking towards your shoulder. Only turn your head as far as feels comfortable for you. And then turn your head from side to side. So as if nodding no. Finish up the movement that you're on. Bring your head back center. And so we've moved our neck through 3 planes of movement. Now we're going to continue down along the spine with the movement called cat and cow. So as you're ready, draw your chest in. So it's as if your sternum's moving to the back of your ribs as you round your back, chin in. And then the sternum lifts, moves forward. Open up your solar plexus, your heart, your throat. And so linking your breaths with your movements. You might notice that as we round our back, hands naturally slide towards our knees. And on the inhale, as we arch, hands slide in towards our hips. So I'm going to turn sideways just so that you can see what's going on. So this is a warm up for the thoracic area of our spine. And finish up the movement that you're on. Come back to a neutral spine. And from here, I'd like to invite you to reach one hand down towards the earth, so towards the floor, as if you're reaching to pick something up. You can hold on to the other side of the chair for stability. And so have your shoulder lined up with shoulder. So if it's helpful, you could imagine that you're seated between 2 panes of glass. And then keeping both sits bones on the chair, we're going to move from side to side. So it might feel good as you reach towards the floor to do that on an exhale. Inhale, come back center, exhale to the other side. Or maybe today it just feels good to inhale to one side, exhale to the other side. And so you might notice that as we warm up our spine, as we warm up, the movements become more easeful, able to go a little bit deeper. And then as ready, finish up the movement that you're on. Come on back to a neutral spine. So from here, let's come into a twist. So begin at the base of your lumbar spine, twisting one vertebrae at a time. So your hand slides in towards your hip. Turn your neck last. And we are going to move dynamically here. So twisting from side to side. So this is a gentle twist. We're not going into our full range. As ready, finish up the movement that you're on, come back to a neutral spine. And then you take that moment or two to notice if anything has changed energetically. And notice the effects of the movements. And so from here, let's take 3 deep breaths. So you inhale through the nose, unless you're congested. Inhale. Exhale. And one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Okay. So from here, let's come into a practice called toning. And so sounding 3 letters A, O, and M. So essentially we're deconstructing the sound Om, and we can add arm movements to this. And so really it's about the vibration. So you might notice a subtle vibration in your body, maybe the space around you. And so of course you're more than welcome to listen if you'd rather. So here we go. Sit up nice and tall, reach your arm up to the sky. And on your exhale, sound the letter A. A. Other side, reaching up to the sky. Letter O. O. Both arms reach up. Letter M. You just tasted something delicious. So let's practice one more round. Inhale, reach up. Inhale. Oh. Both arms reach up. Letter M. Nice. And so from here, an invitation to tap your fingers. And then how about air piano? And then when you're ready, I'd like you to flex your wrists and then using your other hand, pull your fingers back. And then make a soft fist and pull your hand towards you. So I'll do this a few more times. Pull your fingers back. Soft fist. Hand moves towards you. And one more time. Flex. Pull your fingers back. Soft fist. Pull your hand towards you. Nice. So let's practice this on the other side. Pull your fingers towards you. Soft fist. Pull your hand towards you. Flex. Press against your fingers. Soft fist. Pull your hands towards you. Pardon me. Flex. Pull your fingers back. One more time. Soft fist. Good. And then when you're ready, maybe move your wrists so from side to side. Good stuff. And a little shake up. Okay. All right. So push your hands away. Pull your hands back. Push your hands away. Pull your hands back. So with this movement, not only are we getting into all the joints in our arms, we're getting into what are often tight muscles on the inside and outside of our shoulder blades. So push your hands away, pull your hands back. And one more time, push your hands away, pull your hands back. Okay. And so now when you're ready, roll your wrists. And so you might imagine that your hands are moving through water. And roll your wrists in the opposite direction. And then from here, let's just go ahead and transition into yoga swim. So we'll start freestyle. Arms can be as high or low as you'd like. And then how about backstroke? Push. And breaststroke. Side stroke. Other side. And let's finish up with butterfly. Nice. Whew. And then take a moment. Let your breath settle. Notice any subtle sensations. So, an invitation to repose, so ground down through your feet, center and ground through the soles of your feet. And so we want to keep our connection with Mother Earth. And sadly, we tend to start losing them. And so root down through your sits bones. Maybe notice where your bum and your thighs are in contact with your seat. Lengthen your spine, shoulders back and down. Chin in, parallel with the floor. And so as you're ready, reach your arm up, in line with your shoulder, palm face up. Soft bend in your elbow, extend your arm away from you. On inhale, come back center, palm face down, release. Other side, reach up, spiral your palm open, moving with grace and ease, extend your arm away from you. Inhale, come back center, palm face down, release. So we'll continue with the gentle movement, but this time when you bring your arm out to the side, if it feels okay for your neck, I'd like you to turn a soft gaze, looking past your middle finger. Alternatively, if that bothers your neck, keep a soft gaze forward. So here we go. Reach up, spiral your palm open. So it's a soft gaze forward. Or looking past your middle finger, extend your arm away from you. Inhale, come back center. Palm face down, release. Other side, reach up, spiral your palm open. Exhale. Extend your arm away from you. Inhale, come back center. Palm face down, release. Okay. So I think today we'll do a practice I haven't shared for a while. So I like to call it finding your balance. And so if you know balance is a challenge for you, make sure you have whatever device you need to keep you stable in your chair. And so finding our balance, the equal distribution of presence throughout our entire body. So we begin sitting up nice and tall. You can have your hands at your hips or maybe hold the underside of the chair. So we lengthen our spine and then hinging from the hips, come forward. So maybe just about 20%. Tuck your chin in slightly to release the back of your neck and then rock back up. And so it is contraindicated to go into a deep forward bend if you have osteopenia. However, 20%, I think, I do believe is safe for most folks. And so it can be interesting to close your eyes as we practice these gentle movements. So if you feel stable in your chair, And there's something about this rocking movement that our nervous system likes. As ready, come on back to neutral spine. And then if you'd like, circle your heart forward and then circle back. So your circles might be smaller than mine, they might be bigger. You just sort of move in your own time and rhythm. And so we're getting into our hips and lower back a little more here. And then it's ready, reverse the direction. And as you feel your hips, your lower back soften and release, maybe see if you can go a little bit deeper. So shoulders move towards our knees. Of course, we're not coming all the way down. And slowly come on back to the neutral spine. Relax your arms by your side, then on your lap. Take a moment. Check in. How's your breath? Are you noticing any subtle sensations? Okay, so from here, I'd like to come into a practice called Breath of Joy. And so we are going to inhale, sniff, inhale 3 times through our nose, and then exhale, and we can add our movements to this. So I want to make sure that when you spread your arms out to the side, that you're not going to whack anything or anybody. No hard surfaces. So here we go. Breath of joy. Inhale, 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 and drop. So 2 more rounds. Breath of joy. Inhale, 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 and drop. 1 more time. Inhale, 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 and drop. Nice. So bring your hands so that they're facing each other. They're just a few inches apart. If you'd like, you could close your eyes softly. And maybe notice if you feel any sensations between your hands. And then move your hands a little further apart and closer together. Turn your palms face up, reach up to the sky. So maybe feeling a lightness. Palms face down, a grounding sensation. Extend your arm out to the side, soft bend in your elbow, reach up to the sky, gaze and pass your middle finger. Palm face down, release. Other side. So I like to think of these gentle movements sometimes as a moving meditation. Reaching up to the sky, palm face down, release. Both arms reach up, spiral your palms open. Palms face down, release. Nice. And a little wiggly fidget, a little shake up. So I think from here, I would like to come into a side bend. And so take hold of the underside of the chair. I'll give you 3 options for your arm placement on the other side. So it could be that your hand is at your hip. Maybe if you have shoulder stuff going on, it feels good just to take your hand to your shoulder. Alternatively, if you'd like, avoiding collapsing forward, you can reach up and over. So you choose. Today, I'm just on this side, I'm just going to take my hand to my shoulder. So you're sitting up tall, hold the underside of the chair, extend your opposite arm, spiral your palm open, soft bend in your elbow on an inhale, take your arm up to your place. Exhale, keeping both sits bones on the chair, come into your side bend. Turn your gaze down towards the floor to release your neck and breathe into your rib cage. Can you imagine breathing in below your rib cage? And come out of the pose on this side. And we'll come into it on the other side. So hold the underneath of the chair, extend your opposite arm, spiral your palm open. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come into your side bend. Turn your gaze down towards the floor. Breathe into your rib cage. Come out of the pose on this side. So let's come into the side bend one more time on each side. This time I want you to notice if you felt a subtle shift. So you're holding the underside of the chair, extend your opposite arm, spiral your palm open, soft bend in your elbow, take your arm to your place on an inhale, exhale, come into your side bend. Turn your gaze down towards the floor to release your neck. Breathe into your rib cage. Come out of the pose on this side. So hold the underside of the chair, extend your opposite arm, spiral your palm open. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, keep both sits bones on the chair. Come into your side bend. Can you feel that you're creating space in your rib cage? Come out of the pose on this side. Okay, so from here, let's come into a seated twist. And so for this version today, if possible, you might want to bring your feet a little wider than outer hip bone distance. So knees tracking over ankles, okay to have your toes turned out a little. And so this just creates a little more room for our yoga belly. So we begin with an inhale, lengthening our spine. So creating space between our vertebrae. And then on the exhale, begin at the base of your spine, twisting one vertebrae at a time. Take your hand across to your opposite knee or thigh. Your other hand can come beside you on the chair or behind you. So you can see that we're already into the twist at this point. That said, there are contraindications for going deeper. If you know you have osteopenia, this is your pose today. You do not want to go deeper than this. Alternatively, if it's safe and you'd like to, you can explore going a little deeper. So it begins with an inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, going into your twist. So our head turns last. Close your eyes softly, focus inward or soften your gaze. Slowly unwind, come back center, take a moment. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, going into your twist. Head turns last. Eyes closed softly, focused inward or soften your gaze. And slowly, as you're ready, unwind, come back center. And so let's rock and roll. We're going to move dynamically in and out of the twist. So reach up to the sky and twist. Reach up and twist. Reach up. On the inhale, twist. On your exhale, one more time, reaching up to the sky and twist. And come on back center. Okay, so bring your feet back so that hips, knees, ankles are in line. Sitting up tall. So side bend, twist, pretty intense spinal movements. So we need to do realign our spine. We can do that with a simple forward fold. So you take hold of the underside of the chair, hinging from the hips, come forward with a flat back. Tuck your chin in slightly to release the back of your neck, and then breathe into your lower back. You might imagine that your lungs are in your lower back. So of course we can't place our lungs in our lower back, but energy flows where our thoughts go, our breath flows. And then it's ready, pressing down through your inner heels. So it might be an energetic pushing down. Place one hand on each near thigh. Come on, back up. So from here, I think I'd like to take us into a gentle back bend. So you take hold of the underside of the chair. Sternum lifts, moves forward. Open up your heart, your solar plexus, your throat. And so this will open up our lungs. If you'd like, you could take hold of your opposite wrist. And release. Let me get a little shake out. So I think I'd like to come into eagle pose. And so modified for the chair. When you're ready, bend your elbows, palms face each other, cup your elbow point, draw your arm into the midline. Let that same shoulder soften away from your ear. Maybe on an inhale, reaching up a little higher. And so imagine the intensity of that eagle eye. And release. So other side, elbows are bent, palms face each other, cup your elbow point, draw that arm into the midline. Let your shoulders soften away from your ear. Maybe reach up a little higher. Eagle pose. And release. Nice little shake out. Whew. Okay, so extend both arms. Spiral your palms open, cross one arm over the other. Take hold of your shoulders. Wherever you can reach comfortably, see if you can walk your fingertips back a little. Drop your chin towards your chest. Let your shoulders round towards your front body. And this is an I love me bear hug number 1. Remembering which arm is on top, extend your arms out to the side again, and this time cross the opposite arm on top. Take hold of your shoulders or wherever you can reach comfortably. See if you can walk your fingertips back a little bit. Drop your chin towards your chest. Let your shoulders round towards your front body. Chin in. I love me. Bear hug number 2. And release. And a little shake out. So I think we have time. So I would like to introduce something new that I quite like. That was shared with me recently. And so we're going to come down off the mountain now and move towards guided pranayama. So yogic breathing technique, guided meditation, your final relaxation. But before we go there, I'd like to share this practice with you that is tied into the vagus nerve. And so it's a lovely calming practice can be. And so I'm just going to move in a little closer. And so I'd like to invite you to take your fingertips up to your eyebrow line. And sweep your fingers across. down behind your ear, sweep down along your neck, your shoulder, your arm, and sweep. So you're gonna do this on the other side. So you're sweeping your fingertips along your eyebrow line, sweep down behind your ear, down along your neck, your shoulder, your arm, and hand. So let's just do this a few more times. Sweep across. So I have been using this lovely practice of late to help calm my nervous system in times of stress. So down along your neck, your shoulder, your arm, your and so one more time. Sweep along your eyebrow line, down behind your ear, down along your neck, your shoulder, and your arm and hand. Nice. Okay. And so from here, find that comfortable sitting position. And I'd like you to place one hand on your belly, the other hand on top, and you can lean back in your chair for this. And so moving clockwise, massage your organs. So we want a soft Buddha belly. So you're massaging your stomach, your liver. So soft Buddha belly, not an easy place to get to, sculpture. And then when you're ready, moving forward a little bit, massage your lower back. And so if you are practicing with the yoga buddy, maybe that the yoga buddy with your guidance can do this practice with you. And then it's ready, sweep your hands forward. So inhale, let, exhale, go. Inhale, love, exhale, love. So now I'd like to invite you to bring your hands up, your fingertips to your scalp. And then I want you to imagine you're shampooing your hair. So a little bit of Indian head massage. So you're not just moving your hair around, you're actually making small circles, moving your scalp. And then smooth your hair out. And then if you'd like, bring your hands together. We're going to come into a practice called palming. And so I'd like you to take your hands, cup your eyes lightly. So you're not putting pressure directly on your eyeballs, you're cupping your eyes. If it doesn't create anxiety, close your eyes softly and then let the warmth, the energy from your hands soften behind your eyes. So we'll just stay here for a few breaths. And then maybe shift your eyes from side to side. And then gradually blink your eyes open. Nice. So from here, let's come into a yogic breathing technique. So I really enjoy sharing and practicing a yogic breathing technique called 1-to-1 ratio. So it's when our inhales and our exhales are the same duration and quality. And so you find that comfortable sitting position. Shoulders back and down. You can tuck your chin in a little. That can help with the breathing. And so I'm going to cue you with the count of 3 on the inhale, count of 3 on the exhale. But before we begin, let's take a nice inhale through our nose. Exhale slowly. So inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. 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 Let your breath come back to its natural rhythm. And your natural rhythm, so maybe observing the rise and fall of your chest and your belly. And so maybe even notice if you felt a subtle shift in your energy. Okay. So from here, let's transition into a short guided meditation. And so I'm just going to turn my light down a little bit. If you want to adjust your lighting, go for it. Make sure that you are warm enough, that you're comfortable. And so an invitation to place your hands palms face down on your lap. Draw your hands in towards your hips. Look down and into your heart. See what you can see. And then breathe into your heart. And so breathing in, I know that I'm breathing in. As my in-breath grows deep, my out-breath grows slow. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I release. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is a wonderful moment. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is a wonderful moment. And so we'll just sit and take a few breaths together with a gentle reminder. And breathing. So come into whatever comfortable position you'd like for your final relaxation. And so if you have the ability to recline in your chair, go for it. Making sure your neck is supported, your head and neck. Also, if you're happen to be in a regular chair, you can place your chair against a wall, maybe lean back, support your head, your neck. And of course, making sure that you're warm enough. And so close your eyes softly, focused inward, or soften your gaze. Relax your hands in your lap, palm face up or palm face down as desired. And so soft palms, soft Buddha belly, the area between our navel and our pubic bone. Quiet breath. the breath to breathe itself. Relax your jaw. Unclench your teeth. Let there be a little space between your teeth. Soften your lower jaw. Soften around your temples. Soften the area between your eyebrows, wide forehead. Silently, if you'd like, on inhale, saying let. On exhale, go. Inhale, let. Exhale, go. If it's challenging to quiet the mind, placing our hands on our belly and bringing our awareness to our breath can be helpful. And so today I thought while you're doing your final relaxation that I would share one of my favorite poems by Mary Oliver. And this is called My First Yoga Lesson. So be a lotus in the pond, she said, opening slowly, no single energy tugging against another, but peacefully all together. I couldn't even touch my toes. Feel your quadriceps stretching, she asked. Well, something was certainly stretching. Standing impressively upright, she raised one leg and placed it against the other, then lifted her arms and shook her hands like leaves. Be a tree, she said. I lay on the floor exhausted. But to be a lotus in the pond, opening slowly and very slowly rising, that I could do. So I'll just repeat the last line. I just love it. So, but to be a lotus in the pond, opening slowly and very slowly rising, that I could do. Mary Oliver. And so without changing anything, bring a gentle awareness back to your breath. Thank your body again. And so our bodies are the best home our mind will ever have. And now see if you can deepen your inhale and lengthen your exhale. If your eyes are closed, gradually blink your eyes open. And then an invitation to take a look around the space that you're in. Name 3 objects to bring us back. And so, Om, peace, peace, peace. Thank you, everybody. Notice how you feel before and after. If you care to hang out for a few minutes, feedback, conversation, I always love to chat with you. I'm just going to move in a little closer. Yeah, hi. Hey, Shok.
I think I like this video better than when you use the laptop.
You like this better?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know
So,
about the others, but yeah, I like this better. I can see you better. It's, yeah. I think the angle of the camera is a bit wider.
oh,
So,
really? Wow. Cool. Oh, I'm so relieved because I'm so frustrated with trying to figure out what's going on with my iPad. No idea.
You forget it.
Okay, good. I appreciate that. Thank you.
That is
Kat, how are you, love? Nice to see you, Kat.
yeah, I'm doing good. I got a little shoulder problem going on, so that's why I'm just taking it easy, right? So
Uh,
yeah, so I'm getting some physio, so hopefully it'll be Okay.
Oh, yeah, good for you for listening to your body, love.
Yeah. Beautiful day today, though.
Yeah, blue skies.
You guys.
I've seen crocuses here in the yard.
Same.
So the promise of spring.
All the daffodils are popping up and the tulips are starting to pop up too. It's just incredible.
Where are you?
On the Sunshine Coast in British Columbia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cloudy here too. And I'm in Vancouver.
Oh, you're in Vancouver? Okay. We got the sun. Well, it's called the Sunshine Coast for nothing.
Right. So Mercedes, I'm curious, are you in Florida or LA, pardon me, California?
Los Angeles.
Woohoo.
I just want to thank you. This is a better exercise today. Yoga.
Aw,
I like it. I love it.
all
thank
right.
you.
I'm so glad.
It just
It's so lovely.
I'm in Los Angeles and it's sunny here.
Nice.
Beautiful
Wow.
day.
Yeah, how warm is it?
And happy Valentine. I
Aw,
got a lot of roses and balloons from my son's
Nice.
family.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful.
It was beautiful. Thank you.